Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am 25 weeks today and the baby, actually yesterday, I take that back, but the baby is the size of a coconut.
Well, the moment you felt you could start over new was the same that you realized the stories were true. You opened your eyes and the world you could see wasn't dim, it was brighter. You'd have to agree. Oh, now your fears are gone. They were buried with the dawn. And oh, now you feel alive for the very first time. Oh, now your fears are gone. They were buried with the dawn. And oh, now you feel alive for the first time. Not hold me yet, not hold me yet. No, you're not hold me yet. No, not hold. But you finally found the way.
Ouch, just got kicked in like an organ. But I am not like I'm not feeling very different. It's not the third trimester yet, so it's one of those things where like until something like changes or like you start really feeling like you're in the third trimester, once you're in the third trimester, everything kind of feels the same. I feel like I had this like period of time with Gabriel too. I think it was like a little earlier that it kind of started for him. But either way, it's one of those like there aren't that many changes, or there aren't as many noticeable changes. I did have a couple of days where I was like super tired, even if I slept 8 hours at night and slept well at night, and like I just needed a nap every day. And I kind of got out of that over this weekend, and I don't know if it was just because I didn't take a nap and like didn't have the opportunity to, or if I just genuinely didn't need it. I felt tired, but not like I absolutely have to take a nap to make it through today. Like if I had been home or not doing anything, I would have taken a nap. I didn't feel like that. I was like, if I were at home or not doing what I'm doing right now, I probably still would not have taken a nap. I would have done something else. It wasn't a productive week though. Like there was other stuff going on, and I just had like less random productivity, if that makes sense. Like I filmed some stuff but not a ton, and it's just a lot of like little random things that I didn't do that I just was like, interesting. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a timing thing, if it's a pregnancy thing. Oh my gosh, though, today Gregory and I were cutting onions for lunch, and both of us just bawling for like, he cut the onions. Let me be clear, I did not cut any onions, and I was still like, my eyes were stinging and burning and running for like an hour afterwards. It was ridiculous. I even went and like washed my eyes in the sink, and it was still like burning and crying, and it hurt so bad. It was so bad. I don't know what was going on with that, but I was just not about it. So that was like a whole thing. Anyway, one thing I did do this week was schedule my maternity pictures. I scheduled them for the end of October, which is where we planned on having them, but I decided, like, she asked if I wanted to do indoor, outdoor, or whatever. So I decided to do both, and we're starting in the studio, and then we're gonna do like golden hour outside at that like point in the year. Golden hour is a lot earlier in the evening, and she has her like wardrobe that I could pick from, and I'm gonna buy, I think, one solid dress that I know that I like, that I know that fits me, so that if I can't find anything else that I like love that fits me in her wardrobe, then I am like, I still have something. I don't feel really like bad about myself. I also really wanted outdoor pictures, which hopefully I'll get, but I also didn't want to like bank on only having outdoor pictures and then be really disappointed if I didn't get them and had to go in the studio. So I just kind of like set myself up for success. I'm trying to, because I really want these pictures to turn out nice. I'm really looking forward to them. So I'm just trying to like figure out what I want now. I think I want more of like a tulle flowy kind of dress, not like a tight long dress, but maybe not. Maybe I want a tight dress option. I don't know. I don't know. Put your votes down below. What kind of maternity dress should I wear for my maternity pictures? I want it to be long, regardless. Maybe not long sleeved, but long for sure. Because it's going to be cold, and like, I'm not like a cocktail maternity dress kind of person as is. I'm not going to do it for pictures. So, vote down below. What do you think I should wear? If you have specifics, you can leave a picture if you want. I should also put a poll on my Instagram tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. I tried this hot chocolate today, and it will be my new craving for a little while because it was fantastic. I'm not a pumpkin person. You guys know I'm not a pumpkin person. If you've seen any of my videos from like last year, I did a fall drinks tasting. All the coffee shops in my area, I went and tasted all their fall drinks. All the chains, I should say. I tasted all their fall drinks. And I got super obsessed with one place's drink. It's a Manhattan type of drink. Like, it's supposed to be a Manhattan, but it's coffee flavored. Like, it's a coffee that's flavored like a Manhattan. Yes, or an old fashioned. Oh, no, I can't remember. It's got like a citrus flavor and then a cherry. But it's not amaretto. Like, it doesn't have almond in it. Like, that's not what they did with the coffee. And it tastes so good. It's amazing. Anyway, became obsessed. One of my favorite drinks for, like, by far. And today we went to this local coffee shop, and they have their, like, fall menu, and I decided to go with a hot chocolate today. It was, like, a white chocolate pumpkin hot chocolate, right? I kid you not, it tastes straight up like pumpkin pie with whipped cream, like cream blended together in a hot chocolate. It's amazing. It's so amazing. I will not get over it. So that's where I'm at, and I can tell that that's going to be a fall craving for me. Because it was fantastic. It was so good. Anyhow, so that's where we're at with maternity pictures and cravings, apparently. I've also been really into pop, which I know is not great and probably means that I need salt in other areas of my diet. We're limiting. I don't have pop in the house, so I have to go out and actively seek it out. I get it while I'm at work, and I think that like increases the craving because there isn't a whole lot else and their water tastes like crap, and the lemonade is good, but it's really, really acidic, so it like hurts the back of my throat after a few hours of drinking it. On that same note, work is going well. I did a 5-hour shift on Saturday, and we were really pretty busy for just 3 people, like, since we opened until I left. Honestly, it went pretty well, so I'm not complaining. In general, I have felt fine. I felt fine. Like, you know, a little tired, but like not more than is to be expected with what I'm doing, pregnancy, etc. But I have kind of gotten to this like restless point where like things are coming up that I've been working on planning, so like there's some things that I need to do for them, but for the most part it's either finished or like I just have to wait until they happen kind of thing, and there's like a lot of unknowns. So instead of like stressing or worrying about them, I'm trying to find other things to think about and plan to occupy the restless part of my brain. And I'm like internally dying because all my wedding clients are finishing out their weddings within the next month. I know, isn't that crazy? Like a little over a month from now, I'll be done with weddings for all my clients, which is just crazy to me. I finished up my full service client this last weekend, and I'm so sad to see her go. But I'm so happy she's married. She just had a beautiful day. I was telling my sister, I was like, somebody needs to get engaged so I can plan their wedding. Like, oh, I'm feeling it. And engagement season is coming up, but with me taking maternity leave, I just have such mixed feelings about it. And so I'm like, I don't want to move forward on like advertising or anything like that right now. But I also don't want to like stop advertising because ideally the plan is to go back to just wedding planning after the baby is like 5 months old. I can't leave a baby younger than 5 months old home without me for 6+ hours. I just don't feel comfortable with that. Even 5 months is like a little bit young, but it's where I have to draw the line of getting back in. If I'm taking any clients that month, like 5 months, I'll probably it's got to be 6 or 7 hours. That's all you can contract me for. I have to leave at that time. I'm going to be nursing, pumping, whatever. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, I've been just feeling because I'm in a lull of things, and yet at the same time there are other things that are like opening up, if that makes sense. Stuff is starting again, and I can just feel this like the change of seasons restlessness. It's all kind of getting to me, and like I don't want to pack my hospital bag, my birth center bag yet, because it's way too early / I just feel like that would not be good for me if I was like, oh yeah, let's pack it now. No, I've decided that I'm holding out until after my baby moon, like the friend baby moon that I'm going on. I need to hold out until then. And I feel like my friend baby moon is basically fully planned and mostly booked already. There's I have to make my second payment this month, and that's it. I don't know what else to do besides put together and send an itinerary. But I need to hear back from people to confirm and stuff like that. And I'm just like, but at the same time, there's so many things, okay? There's so many things. But also none. It's weird. It's just a weird place to be. Because there's a lot of pre-planning that I've been doing and stuff. And Gregory's great because he was so on board with all my pre-planning. We've been buying Christmas presents. And I would say almost a third of the list of people I am going to purchase gifts for have a gift purchased for them. I'm trying to get specifically children more non-toy items, and not necessarily a practical item, right? Not something that you would buy yourself anyway, not something that you need, but something that is not a toy, but has it's very purposeful. Right? Or something that they enjoy if they have a hobby. So, for example, my brother has a number of hobbies. I want to get him something for his hobbies, right? But he's older, so not really toys. Whereas my sisters are a little younger, and they have tons of toys. And, I could get them more Barbies, or I could get them more Legos, or whatever. Or I could get them other things. And I've actually found a lot of alternatives for them. My point is, I've been doing a lot of this pre-planning, and we've been getting a lot of stuff done. And Gregory's such a trooper for oh yeah, point out if anything, could be really great for somebody for Christmas, or if there's anything you want to get somebody or you see that's on sale or whatever. So he's been really great at helping me to pre-plan that and get that taken care of, because that's one place where I can get those things off my list and I can get that done. Because I'm just, in my mind, I'm not trying to work my time away, but I'm trying to work towards this time frame where I have nothing going on except work and Gabriel. There's part of me that's oh, but you're going to be bored. However, I think I will be too tired to be bored. Additionally, I'll be able to focus more on content type of things, which I would like to do, especially to pre-build for the baby coming, so that if I'm in labor and a video is supposed to go up, there's still a video that can go up, and I know that people aren't really going to be that upset if I have a video a couple days late because I had a baby. I mean, I didn't have a baby this week, and I already have videos that are late. But my point is, I feel like that won't be too big of a deal, but at the same time, I'd really like to be able to keep up on that and feel less guilt, because last time I didn't get my 1 week postpartum video out until I was like a month after Gabriel was born. And Gregory's going to be there for the first couple of weeks, and I know that like video time and editing time, that's me time. And I want to get this book finished this year. So there's just like a lot of things on my list of things that I want to do. But I feel like I'm in a lull of the like pre-planning stages for everything. And we're moving from like pre-planning and, oh, here's this idea, or here's the thought, or here's the like mindset that I'm going to have once it comes time to plan this. And after this lull, it's going to come into, now we can actually plan it and I can tell people things and it's not too early. So I'm just waiting for that to hit so that I can feel a little bit better. But we've also been looking at like houses and stuff, and I'm like, this just makes me want to buy a house because I have nothing like mentally going on right now. Not nothing, but like it's a lot less than I'm used to. And now I'm like, oh, let's just fill it with a house, which is a terrible idea, and I am aware of that. But man, it sounds appealing. Anyhow, I have a lot of tasks to do and a lot of things that I could be getting done. But most of like where I'm at or what I've been thinking of or like my symptoms have been more focused on like mental stuff and then like eating, right? Like today was one of those days where I could literally have eaten every 20 minutes. Probably did snack on something every 20 minutes. But again, I've been actively making the decision to try and like, okay, all I want right now is marshmallows. But marshmallows are really, really bad for you. They are straight sugar. They're not good for me. It's sugar and cornstarch, or sugar and powdered sugar. Like, I don't need marshmallows right now. But I can wait 20 minutes, come back to the fridge, and actually make myself a sandwich, or whatever. Sandwich is a poor example, but you get what I'm saying. Trying to make more actively healthy food choices. And today I was thinking about red raspberry leaf tea and how you should really start drinking it once you basically hit your second trimester, how important it is for your body to prepare for labor and all of that kind of stuff. And so I follow this company on Instagram called My Tea Drops. If you've never heard of them, you can go check them out, but it's basically like dissolvable tea tablets instead of tea bags that you have to steep. And it's all organic and natural and stuff like that, and they have like compostable packaging, which is really cool. But just the ease of it, the general idea of that ease, and the fact that I need red raspberry leaf tea because I have like one little bag that it's like loose leaf, and I just have not committed to actually doing it yet because I am terrible. It's kept me from it. But anyway, so I went to look to see if they had red raspberry leaf tea, and they do not. But it made me want to start drinking tea again, which is a way better alternative than pop. So what I'm hoping is, you know, tomorrow if I'm craving like a warm drink, like a coffee or something like that, instead of going to get a coffee or going to get a warm drink, I'll just make myself tea at home. That's going to be my attempt for this week, is to replace at least one of my coffees or outings or warm beverages with a tea. That's my goal. So anyhow, that's about how the 25th week of pregnancy has been going. It's something else. If you have commentary, questions, ask them down below. I would be glad to answer. Don't forget to hit up my Instagram if you aren't following me there. As soon as we get to the end of the second trimester, we will be doing a compilation of bump pictures that I have been taking every week, which I'm very proud of myself for. And I know I'll probably miss a week or two as things go on. But you know what? I've done it so far and it makes me proud. So don't forget to follow me so that you won't miss out on those pictures, because there's some gems in there. Anyhow, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Then hit the bell down below so you can get notifications for when more videos come out. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Love, Genevieve.